Hi, it's Craig from Golf Simulator Life. Not done a video for a while, so I thought I'd do one today. I've actually been, busy with family and Christmas and stuff, but I've actually also been getting out on the real golf course, so not been on the sim quite as much. But it put a load of snow down last night, so I thought it'd be good to come in on the sim today. I've been doing a bit of practice, but then also thought it'd be good to do a little video because I've recently just changed my irons. I've gone to the new i500s, whereas I used to use the old i5. So sorry, new i500s, the old i5s. Now I'm going to do a full review on the i500s when the weather gets a bit better, and I'll go into real depth about how over the last 5 weeks it's been quite a big adjustment to get used to these irons and get to a point now where I'm really happy with them. My old i5s, I had them for a long time. I didn't see the point in changing them. I knew how far each iron went. They went straight when I hit them well. WHS has just given me a new handicap of plus 0.4, so I'm a good golfer. But as I started to do some research into these i500s, because I've always used ping irons, I went to a ping fitting centre. I had a 90-minute fit, tried out the irons, and it was a bit of an eye-opening experience. And today I just wanted to show very simply the difference between old technology in what is these ping irons between the old and the new, because a lot of these new irons now, like the i500s and the TaylorMades and the PXGs, they've got these new flexible faces which give you, a massively different feel and also massively different numbers. So the first thing to just mention is that the old i5 has got what is called now retro loft, which used to be every golf club used to have the same lofts. Now you can get clubs in all different lofts. So these i500s are in standard loft, but they are 4 degrees stronger than my old 7.9 in the i5. So you've got to keep that in mind first. But what we're going to do is we're just going to hit a couple of shots with each club to just kind of demonstrate the difference. So we're going to hit my old i5s first. Every time I hit these, I always wonder why I changed, because I absolutely love them. Okay, a bit of a pull draw on that one, but I hit it pretty good. Oh, misread on that one, I think. It's a nice shot. Okay, so using the same ball, but just switching over to the i500s. We'll try and do exactly the same swing. I mean, you probably can't pick it up on the sound, but completely different sound in the strike, completely different feel through the club. Like I say, I'll go into this more in the real full review on these irons. Hit that one well. I didn't pick it up. Getting a few misreads at the moment on the old Skytrak. Didn't hit that one very well. Yeah, a bit of a pull hook. I'll hit another one. In fact, we'll just delete that one. We just want a good, solid, straight one. I'll just hit one more. Okay. So we'll go and have a quick look at the numbers. We'll get rid of the, which was the one that went a long way left. It'll tell me here. Offline. No, it was this one. This one that I didn't hit too well. Okay. So the first thing to look at is the launch degrees. So we're launching the i500s at 18 degrees less. 1 degree less at 18 degrees. So we're going to expect that because we've got, like I say, a slightly steeper, stronger loft. But what that equates to, 1 degree of loft should equate to probably, it's always hard to say, but it would equate to probably around, if you changed your loft on your iron 1 degree stronger, you're only going to see about 2.5 yards of extra distance out of that. But because of the face technology within these new irons, that 1 degrees of less steeper launch angle results in, instead of 151 carry, 163. And overall, we've gone from 159 total yards to 178. So if I hit an i5 and like I did, and then I cranked it 1 degree stronger, you wouldn't see that much of a difference. It would go a little bit further, but it wouldn't go that much further. But because of the new face technology in these irons now, you get massively more distance from what is no extra effort, essentially. I hit those shots the same with both clubs, yet my 7-iron has gone an average total yards of 178 yards against 159. And the dispersion actually was a lot closer. I hit that one straighter then. And I think that's down to the fact that I was fitted up for the i500s. They were just standard clubs with the i5s. When I bought them, you didn't really have fitting centers and stuff. So, you just bought a set of clubs with a stiff shafts and off you went and played with them. So, the good thing about the i500s is that for no extra effort whatsoever, you get a lot of extra distance. The downside to that is when I hit that i5, the older model, and I hit it really well, you've got a lot of feedback through the strike. You almost felt that lovely compression of the ball on the club face as it kind of, and as you came through and you looked at it. With the i500, you don't get any of that whatsoever. The ball just springs off the face so quickly. You get very, very little feedback through the strike. And at first, I found that really difficult to get used to, and I didn't like it. But the more you use them, and the more you play with them, and the more you just think you've just got to persevere with this and just keep playing with them, the more it does become normal, and it actually doesn't bother you too much. 5 weeks down the line, it doesn't bother me too much. It's actually only then when I hit that i5, the older club, and I struck it there, and I just thought, oh, how good does that feel? That just feels so good off the club face, because I'd forgotten what it felt like because I've been using these new i500s for so long. So the good side is, yes, you get a lot of extra yardage. The downside is, well, I'll give you another, the main upside to that is, in the old set, I was 3 to sand wedge. In these i500s, I'm only 5 iron to lob wedge. I've actually got 2 gap wedges in there as well as my pitching wedge. So 4 wedges, pitching wedge, 2 gap wedges, and a lob wedge. And I do like that, because what it means is my 5 iron now goes 200 yards. And when I'm over it, unlike when you were over a 3 iron with the longer shaft and you knew you were using a long straight face club, with the i500 5 iron, it feels like a shorter club. It feels like you've got a little bit more control because it's a shorter shaft, but it still goes over 200 yards, which is what my old 3 iron used to do. So 5 weeks down the line, I'm very happy with them, but it's been quite a process to get to the point where I'm at now, and I'll explain that full process in the full review, which I'll have coming soon, hopefully in the springtime when the weather gets a little bit better. Okay, that's it for now. Look forward to the next video. I've got lots of new content coming next year. We're going to do a lot more stuff out on the real golf course. I was hoping to get over to America to do some warm weather practice and play a tournament over there in Florida, but because of COVID, that doesn't look like it's going to happen. But we will get out on the golf course and we'll do some good videos and bring you some good stuff. Okay, great. Till next time.